Hey people, how's it going? I got the intelligence, and look at that, I got my money back. I was actually going around selling these, but I ran out of people to go to. So
May I help you?
we're in
What
Aldroon,
do you think of our city, Outlander?
What should we talk about?
and we're gonna practice our mysticism to get our level up. I went the wrong way. I should have gone the other way. Let me in the damn door. Thank you. All right. Right here in the corner. This looks good. Well, hopefully today we will not have an impossible boss fight. Because I got an impossible boss fight on Epic, so I can't finish that game. Impossible boss fight in Torchlight, so I can't finish that game. So what's gonna go wrong in Morrowind? How are we doing with mysticism? Meh. So this is the boring part. Man, I was almost done with Torchlight too. That was the final boss. Basically, he'd summoned me to death. He would just summon and summon and summon and summon, and I couldn't kill him without dying because of the summons. Yay! And yes, I could train a lower skill, but I'd still have to level up something in the mains or minors to get my level. So we still have that. Quiet day today. Just me in somebody's bedroom with a blue rug and casting, what is it, water walking? Detect animal over and over for 9 more levels. Well, this is different. It's not the Mages Guild in Balmora, or not the Halalu House in Balmora. If you're curious why I have a fist and not a weapon equipped, I did alchemy for like 6 levels, and then I did 4 levels of conjuration, and the conjuration is a bound dagger. So it would pull up a dagger, and when the conjuration went away, I'd have my weapon out, and I really didn't feel comfortable. So I unequipped my weapon, and then I just had my fists. So I wouldn't accidentally kill somebody with my fists. Any of y'all playing Fallout 4? I'm meh. I'm just sort of like, okay, And now what? I was never really excited about Fallout 4 either, so what does that tell you? Oh, I gotta make my little tick. Although this is easy because it's actually a skill that will get me a level. So, when it says, oh, you should rest because you've learned so much. I know I've done my 10 rounds. But yeah, I'm not chuffed about Fallout 4. It's like, oh, okay. I don't know why. And I haven't found a streamer that streams it that I can watch streaming it. They're already mapping out speedrun routes for it. So people have finished the game. Oh. I could cut. I could stop recording, go do something else, or continue this off camera, and then come back. But where would the fun be? Because this is the whole video, man. This was my plan for the day. Let me get a drink. You take a drink too. I was supposed to bake chicken and frat pierogies last night for supper. My in-laws had a roast in the oven for 2 hours, so I couldn't put anything in the oven until 7. And it's like, I'm not waiting until 7:30 to eat supper when I'm ready to kill people for food at 5:30. And the chicken can't be microwaved. A lot of adult problems this week. My daughter's wants to change her major. She's having a lot of school pressure. A lot of pressure from her dad. Because she failed the class 3 times. And because she's not handing homework and shit like that. It's like, I don't know what to do. What I want to tell her, what I didn't tell her, because her dad was there, I didn't want to start shit, was just stop going to school. I mean, you know, it's not going to get any cheaper to go to school later, but it's not something you have to do right now. And yeah, when you're in years and years, if you ever just got enough money to pay for college without student loans, you're gonna have to relearn everything anyway. But she had a big block of adultness just drop on her. So it was like, oh god, she's going from a community college to a 4-year. And it's like, I'm gonna have to get student loans. I can't pay student loans, and I'm gonna be in debt for the rest of my life, and I don't know what to do, and I don't have any help, and da-da-da. And it's just like, baby, I know where you've been, because I've been in the same thing, except I had to, you know, I was a failure because I couldn't go to college, hold a job, raise a family, and keep a boyfriend. I couldn't do all of it. So now I'm a shitty housewife in a different country with 40 grand in student loan debt that I'm never going to pay off. And I try to earn a living by making videos because nobody will hire me because I have no work experience and I have no references. So she's thinking about going to a 2-year degree program instead of going through her 4-year stuff. And sadly, I don't know what she's interested in other than chemistry. And her dad's not really helping because he puts a lot of pressure on her about school and getting her shit done, but he doesn't want her to have any fun. Like he supervises her computer time, as far as I understand. She used to be on Facebook, but then apparently she's on Facebook too much, so he locked her account for her. And so if he's there, she can be on the computer, but she can't look at Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or any social media or anything like that. And she can't even read a book. She can't even chill out and read a book because he's like, "Have you done your homework? Have you done this? Have you cooked supper?" Rah, rah. It's like, oh god. Now, of course, I'm not one to give parenting advice. I left her when she was 2, and then moved her out of the country when she was 7. So, I have not raised that child. But enough about my problems. And my kids' problems. What else can we look at? Let's look at this, man. At least it's got a lantern and a bed. I caught up on my Netflix stuff. I finished watching Perot. I finished watching that a month ago. Then I caught up on Vampire Diaries. I finished that a couple days ago. And then yesterday I watched the episode of Scream, or the TV series Scream, the first season. It was okay. I liked it a lot. And I found a Bob Ross painting channel on YouTube that actually has all the episodes as far as I can tell. And they're all in playlists. Order. Yeah, the tough part is I emotionally, and so it's been really hard to not just go scarf a bunch of shit. Just go with a little escapism. Of course, coming to the end of games, where I got boss fights and I can't beat with the bosses, does not help my stress levels. Come on, we gotta be close to level. But after this, I think we'll go back to endurance and speed. So it'll be Kai's Custodies and the Fighters Guild lady for the spear training. And then of course, I gotta worry about max leveling and shit. Pretty sure I am not patched or whatever to get past the, I don't know if it's level cap or what, but basically if you don't evenly watch your skill levels as you go up, all this stuff, because you go up to 100, but you know, if you've got 100 and you have to level up 3 things at once, but if you don't have 3 things to level, you don't level. Though I don't think that's game breaking. I think it's just annoying. So I got 6 levels of mysticism. We got 4 levels to go. I'm so tired. I want cookies so bad. I've been wanting almond windmill cookies. I had them as a kid, and then I didn't like them because, you know, they're old people cookies. Archway or Vortman. My grandma used to have them, but she didn't have any of those brands. She had an off-brand. But they're like gingerbread and crispy gingerbread cookies with they're rolled out to look like windmills. And the ones I had almond slices on them. So anyway, so I was asking people about that, trying to hook up a little bit to send me some. And last week, or the week before, I went to Walmart to get some cough drops for my husband. And I checked out this little aisle that has like muffins and little baby cakes and shit, and there's fucking German imported windmill cookies. So I grabbed them. I'm like, they look like windmills. And I know enough German in food to get what that means. I didn't have the almonds in them, but it's the same cookie. It's actually probably the better cookie because it's actually German. I try and find something to look at so it's not just the same wall, but it's so hard sometimes. I'm still scared of grabbing shit and getting killed for thieving. Yeah, there's not much else to talk about. Aww. And after every level like that, we save. In case the game crashes. Let's look at this desk. Alright, so 3 more levels. Not bad. Wow, you can see the twinkling of the candlelight. You can see it wiggling. Whee! I got nothing. But with all this training, we'll be able to go up in ranks. I think the next level we need for the Mage's Guild is something in 70. Hopefully my resting is making the game time pass so the merchants actually have money again. I figured out as well that the control button can be used to sell one item at a time. Yay! Oh crap. I gotta figure out games to play on Patreon. I need a free game. I need a pay to play game. Not only that, I gotta find something that will work on my computer. Come on. When I get this level, we'll save. I'm going to take a break from training. We'll go downstairs and see if the alchemy dude's got more money.
from
An
me.
honor, to be sure.
Hey, you got more money, guy? Hey, you do. Awesome. Check this shit out. But yeah, may as well do it. And I actually get more money selling them one at a time than I do selling them bulk. Oh, this way. So yes, people got their money back. Awesome! What I should do is head to Balmora and sell the rest of this stuff. And then I can finish training in Balmora.
Warm day to you, friend.
Friend. So getting my money for trading. This is basically how it works. Some people dungeon dive. I make potions. I put kwama eggs and crab meat in a pot. I do Vitamix. That's what I do. Forgot to hit that. Oh god, I gotta figure out how to get the fuck out of here because this Breton bitch won't move. What is it about the Bretons that get in your way? It's a Breton lady at Vivek, too. Alright, let's save, because we're here.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
Oh god, I want to punch you so hard. Please get out of my way. Lady! Hey! You're right in the middle of the fucking door. I can't even. Thank God for jump! I want to sell these potions before I go rest.
I'm very...
That's awesome! Sorry about that. That spazzed me out a bit.
Greetings.
Probably look like a friggin'
What
zombie.
exactly do you require of me?
I require you to buy my potions. There we go. Forgot the control switch. Surprise. And the last one. There we go. Right. Let's go.
May you find me worthy.
Nope. Sorry. Not happening, guy. Oh, how far is it to a level? Eh. Well, we can look at a dirty room. How's that hit ya? Don't really have anything else to talk about. Still saving money to get the computer fixed. It's dealing with that and trying to save up enough money for bill collectors to give them something so they get off our backs, and then not having any family emergencies. Because my husband's a cab driver, and he works for his brother. His brother's broker. Well, first, my husband was just a cab driver. He just drove the cab. That's all he did. And then he got talked into, going up in the company. So now my husband does all the paperwork for the last 6 months. That should have been done. Because my brother-in-law is too lazy to do work. So, yeah. So now my husband not only drives cabs, but he also does the paperwork. And because of that, he used to drive 6 days. And now with his promotion, he only drives 4 days. Maybe. And he's owed about $1,200 from his brother-in-law, from his brother, for back pay. And it's getting slid because they're family, her and the brother-in-law has a car. One needs a new transmission that apparently he's been screwed out of, so he's got to deal with that. And two, he's got a car that needs a new chassis. No, undercarriage. The undercarriage is rusted. And apparently nobody sells those for Chrysler 300s anymore. So yeah, so if my husband ever gets paid his back pay, things will look a lot better. But because he's getting goofed out of time driving and he's doing all the paperwork, yeah. Oh, I'm not here begging for money. I've been through people that beg for money and whine about how shitty the situation. This is just me ranting about life. This isn't me like, you guys need to turn off Adblock Plus because you're stealing money from me, and you need to go watch my Patreon because you're stealing money from me. No. I hate those arguments because they make no sense. How are you stealing money from somebody that you're not going to? It's like, it'd be like Target telling you you're stealing money from them because you shop at Walmart. I was stealing money from somewhere you weren't going to spend anyway. See how dumb that is? Oh, for the record, I have ad block. And yes, I have it on YouTube. Yes, I have it on Twitch. All that. Because I don't like the ads. And it's not that I don't want to support anybody. It's the ads are more intrusive than anything. And they're auto ads. That's usually what I have ad block for, is the auto ads. That autoplay. Because you can't shut those off because they don't have volumes. So, children's, we have our level up. Let's get our level up. You've ascended to level 15. You've suddenly realized life you've been living, the punishment your body's taken. There are limits to what your body can do, and perhaps you've reached them. You've wondered what it's like to grow old. Well, now you know. Intelligence, willpower, luck. Willpower. We need to work a lot on willpower and agility. So we gotta do 20 more levels of speed, 20 more levels of strength. But that's enough. So next time, kids, we'll go level up, finish our week with some endurance and some agility, no, speed. Kai's season the lady at the Fighters Guild. That's what we're gonna do. That's tomorrow. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you with more Morrowind. Bye.